It's been... Oof. That's not for YouTube, so I'm here and I'm gonna catch up, and it's with all the questions and challenges, and I'm gonna just go down the list way back Monday and just start from the top, from Jason and his question about your best gift. My best gift was the down payment on the lease to my photography studio here in Hollywood. It was a graduation present, and I guess out of anything I've had, you know, I didn't own it, or it wasn't a tangible gift. I don't know, it meant a lot, you know, to have my own, I don't know, storefront or whatever. There's a couple nights where I just went down there and looked at it, so it's one of those things that really meant a lot, and, you know, some sign of accomplishment, some, having something like that gave me, like, you know, it just meant a lot. So that's it. It's from Carlos, and my favorite dessert, and I'm not a big sweets person at all. I don't really crave desserts or candy or stuff like that. But when the time of year comes around, I don't miss a chance for pumpkin pie. Good old pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. Jason, that's my kitty. I drew it. It's pretty. Yeah. We have Eric, and something that were addicted to, but since quit. And I'm not really addicted to anything, but I haven't quit sex and booze, so that doesn't count as an addiction. No, really, I don't. I think I'm just too lazy to be addicted to anything, really. I mean, I don't smoke, I don't devour the same thing over and over. I don't know. Yeah, if I just haven't quit it yet. Making something crafty, and I don't have anything right now. I'll get back to... Oh, I know. Oh, no, that's disgusting.
I know what you're talking about.
I haven't made anything. I did make a create your own dildo, but that's not appropriate for the channel. And I don't know, I don't have a space to make crafts. I'm just trying to catch up, so I'll get back to you on the crafty thing. And Carlos was back with wear black, and lucky that's easy because I wear black all the time. As you can see, that's what I wore to work and what I'm wearing now. And emo, I don't know, I never really feel emo. Even when I'm stressed, I just feel overwhelmed. But never, I don't know. Next is Jason with insecurities. And I'd say my biggest insecurity kind of roots from being shy. And it's something when I say that, everybody, you know, points out that I'm put myself out there and I'm not shy and I'm full of shit. But I have complete social anxiety, you know, and luckily with my job I've overcome it a little bit, I think, but it really hurts me in two places. When I was in school, I never would participate in discussions or critiques, and presenting my artwork in a critique was like horrifying every time. And explaining it, I would fumble and just be awkward, and the whole thing's a mess. So that's my big insecurity, is just, you know, being a social thing like that. You know, when I had an art show, I didn't care nothing except for having to go to the reception and dealing with all those people, and that's what freaked me out the most. And unfortunately, that's what I always hurt myself. You know, doing my photography. If I feel like maybe I'm not that good enough for that job, I just won't call them back. It's so bad. It's, yeah. So I kind of hurt myself a lot in that. And I know that I'm trying to work on it. You know, I try to get out there more as much as I can. I just feel if I didn't have a lot of those insecurities, I'd be doing way better. You know, you see people that kind of suck, but they're so proud of what they're doing, and they're so, you know, look at me, and this is awesome. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I had that attitude, you know, because I don't suck completely. I just am decent. So if that's that, you know, then also, you know, I'm insecure sometimes about being all fat and shit, but that's whatever. And then finally, to catch up, Eric with the underwear I wear. And that's easy. I wear boxer briefs pretty much exclusively. Not a big fancy brand person with underwear. I think most of my underwear comes from the drugstore. You get it for a pack for pretty cheap, you know. Some brand you never heard of. But, you know, they fit good. That catches me up to where I leave it. I ask a question, I guess. I can't ask that. This question is about dating, and I want to know, tell us about your worst date ever, or one of the worst. What are some immediate red flags on a date that you know it's just not going to happen? Some don'ts, I guess. Turn-offs, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. My own question. Let's see. My worst date. Oh, it sucks because they're going to be listening.
What about with the sweaty Armenian guy?
That was sex. That wasn't a date. For one, some of my worst dates are when I'm out and I don't know that I'm on a date until you get the distinct impression that you're on a date. Or later you found out that you were on a date when you thought you were just hanging out. That, to me, is like, oddly, it's happened a few times. And then there was one time I was about to be picked up to go to the movies with someone, and he called to tell me why he was late, and in his story, he referred to someone as the N-word, and I was like, oh, you can't pick me up. That ended that date before it even started, so that's a pretty bad. So that's one of my, you know, red flags on a date. I can't deal with no racist people. Unintelligent like that kind of turns it off. And then also guys who, or girls who would, people who are on a date with someone and then they just already seem to be the type that is looking for someone, you know, something serious, you know, that kind of whole spiel. And to me, I'm like, that's already a lot of pressure. So guys who are like so quick to be in a relationship with me automatically turn me off.
Shut up.
You weren't quick to be in a relationship with me at all. And also guys who don't like me but like me. I get that a lot. Who like don't like that I work in the adult industry, don't like that I do this, don't like that I go out, don't like everything about me, but then proceed to try to date me or be with me. That I just don't get. And I get, that's just bizarre. And there's just a lot of guys out there that do that. And it's like, okay, you really don't like me, but you like me. So maybe they're just desperate. They'll take anyone. That's it. And no, I'm not talking about you.